Alright guys, so about a week ago, I actually made a video talking about the most important laboratory upgrades that you guys should be focusing on for the Sugar Gnome Laboratory once you guys do reach Castle Level 7 and unlock the Sugar Gnome Laboratory. And at the end of the video, I actually asked you guys if you guys wanted a full complete guide for 2023 of the Sugar Gnome Laboratory, and a lot of you guys did comment to make a full video. So this is going to be the one where I'm going to be explaining why you guys should be focusing on specific laboratory upgrades for majority of the players, with some exceptions if you guys are going to be purchasing some of the things that I'm going to be mentioning in this video. Alright guys, so if this video is a little bit too long for you guys, I will just break it down super simply right now. I highly recommend if you guys see any of the ones that are going to be level 1 through 10, alright, just get everything up at least up to level 3 to 4, and then move on to the cookie side, get it up to level 3 and 4. And then go back to the kingdom side and then get some of the other ones that are going to be more important, all right, like the ones you guys need, like the wood one, the jelly bean, and the cookie house production, and then level those up a little bit more and then go back and forth. But if you guys want the more in-depth guide, then continue to watch the video. But let's quickly go into the Sugar Gnome Laboratory and what it is going to be and how you guys can unlock it first. So any of the new players who are diving into Cookie Run Kingdom, Sugar Gnome Laboratory is going to be this little technology factory where you're going to be able to upgrade a lot of the cookie stat as well as some of the kingdom things regarding cookie houses, as well as your tree of wishes and all the little things that you guys will be having with the production as well. So in order to first unlock the Sugar Gnome Laboratory, you do need to go up to Castle Level 7. And once you guys do clear this entire area right over here with the trees and things, you expand your kingdom, then you guys will get a quest from the Maestro. And he is going to give you guys a quest to build the Sugar Gnome Laboratory. And once that laboratory is completed and built, then you guys are going to be able to start upgrading these technologies and benefit your kingdom as well as your cookies. All right, so first of all, it is going to be at level 1, of course, and at level 1 you are only going to have a certain number of upgrades, and it is going to be, I believe, up to here. You're just going to have the Sugar Gnome craftsmanship, and then the faster production, and the cookie side as well. You're just going to have up to the master mode mastery, I believe. It's been a while. I haven't unlocked it on my Epic only account, so I can't really confirm that with you guys. But the amount of upgrades that you guys have are going to be limited on the Sugar Gnome Laboratory level. So level 10 right now is going to be the max, and that is when you guys can reach all the way to the very end. And I do recommend you guys to go and level them up once you guys are able to, as you guys progress for your kingdom castle level. All right, but let's first talk about the most important laboratory upgrades and which side of the Sugar Gnome Laboratory you guys should be focusing on first. So you guys can tell at the bottom that there is a kingdom side as well as the cookie side, and a lot of you guys might be tempted to go and upgrade your cookie side first. Why? Because you guys get a bunch of extra stats. There's things related to the arena, there's things related to the Tower C Chaos, there's things related to toppings as well as the Cookie Alliance and everything else. All right, but the thing is that you guys should not be first diving into every single upgrades for the cookie side. And the reason why I say this is because of the fact that in order to upgrade the cookie side a little bit easier, it is going to be really important to invest in your kingdom side and upgrade the things that are going to be related to actually upgrading your technologies. So first, let's talk about the kingdom side because it is going to be the more important out of the two in my opinion. And let's quickly go into a couple of the ones that I do recommend you guys to quickly invest in order to make your laboratory upgrades as well as your functioning of your kingdom a lot easier. First of all, you're going to have to unlock the Sugar Gnome craftsmanship. All right, so you're going to have to unlock at least one of each in order to go into the next level. As you guys can see from the ladder right here, you can see the little arrows, right? So the craftsmanship is going to be really good. I do recommend you guys to upgrade it all the way to the max. It is not going to be too hard, it's not going to be too difficult, and it's not going to cost you a lot because it is going to be the first upgrade that you're going to get. And then the next one, all right, is going to be your Lumberjack Lodge as well as your Jelly Bean Factory. I highly recommend you guys to level these two up, at least up to level 4. And the reason why I say up to level 4 is because the materials that you guys need all the way up to level 4 is going to be very minimum. All right, so from level 1, 2, and 3, all you're going to need are going to be axes, pickaxes, as well as saw and some coins and you just need to wait about 30 to like 2 hours. All right, and it is going to be very easy to do that. And then once you guys hit level 4, that's where you're going to start using some Aurora materials as well as the shovel. All right, so you're going to need about 10 shovels and 2 Aurora material in order to get it up to level 4. All right, and once you guys hit that mark, you're gonna start using Aurora material. So that's why I highly recommend you guys to at least level it up all the way to level 4, which is gonna be the lowest amount of Aurora materials, as well as the material from the smithy that you need is gonna be very minimal. All right, and it is not gonna cost a lot of time and materials to craft those things. And you'll still be able to benefit from the production speed for the lodge as well as the jelly bean factory. The reason why I say these two are very, very important is because jelly bean factory, you're going to need a lot of jelly beans to craft some resonant materials, right, for the magic candy, and a majority of them uses jelly beans. And the wood, you're gonna need a ton of them, all right, as you guys progress to go and craft the things from your smithy, all right, because they are going to use wood as well. Of course, if you guys do have the auto production things that you guys buy with actual money, of course, the lumberjack one, you have the free one that you can buy with the crystals. But the thing is, after that, you do need to purchase it with real money. And if you guys do have them by purchasing them, then you guys can level these up a little bit slower. But I still recommend you guys to invest in this so that you guys don't run out of those materials when you guys need them. And then, of course, the easy good collection is going to be something that you do need to go and upgrade. It is going to be to go to the next level as well. But this is going to be good to go and collect every material all at once. Still, some of you guys do ask, how do you guys collect all the materials at once? This is going to be the upgrade. You can toggle it on and off if you guys would like to just, collect materials from one specific one. And then now moving on to the second one is going to be right over here with the carpentry, smithy, jammery, as well as the bakery. I highly recommend you guys to focus on the smithy first, all right? The reason why is you guys are going to need all the materials from smithy as well as Aurora materials in order to upgrade your laboratory. You don't need any other thing than that. It's just all on the smithy material, like the axe, shovel, pickaxe, the stake, tongs, and the hammer, and things like that, as well as the Aurora material. So smithy is going to be really, really important in order to speed up the process, all right, for you to upgrade your laboratory. And then the rest of them, you guys can level it up to higher than level 4, but I recommend you guys to keep it around level 4 for every single one of them if possible, all right? The reason why I made jammery and bakery a little bit higher in my personal account is because I needed a little bit faster production for these two to do some tree of wishes as well as some other upgrades as well. So that's the reason why I went with it. And then the cookie house faster production. I highly recommend if you guys can get this up to level 10, it is going to be really, really good. But at least up to level 4, it's going to be also recommended as well. But of course, focus on it as much as you can as soon as you do have the material for them. And then the next one out of this is going to be, of course, the production dashboard should be upgraded and it's not going to cost too much. And then the next one I do recommend you guys to go and level up is going to be the sugar quarry. And the reason why I say this is because you're going to need sugar to go and produce smithy materials as well. So the wood as well as the sugar, very, very important. Next one is going to be Fountain of Abundance. This is going to be something, beneficial as well. But it's not something that you do need to absolutely invest everything into. I highly recommend just leave it at level 1 for now and then come back to it later on. And then the next one is going to be your upgraded goods here. Focus on them, but get it up to level 4 in my opinion as well. And then you guys can come back to them later on when you guys do have more materials. The faster production for this one is very, very good as well, but it is going to cost you some Aurora materials. So I don't recommend you guys to level up too much. Just invest what you guys can and get it up to around 1 to 2. That should be good enough for now. And then next one here as well, the faster production for the goods. Same thing, 1 or 2 is going to be recommended. And then you guys do stop right there and save up some raw materials and your other materials to upgrade other things. Next one is going to be the milk related goods as well as milk production. I highly recommend you guys do focus on milk first because milk is going to be really, really, really scarce at a certain point because you're going to start needing milk a lot for some of the goods. And you do want to level it up for the faster production. The faster balloon exploration, it's okay. You don't need to focus on it. It does cost a lot of raw materials. So same thing as always. For anything that's about level 5, getting up to 1 to 2 is going to be recommended for most cases. So now it comes to the stocks and the storage. I do recommend you guys to level it up when you guys can, but it is not going to be something that is going to be the first thing to do. All right, because for a lot of the free-to-play players, storage is not going to be like a huge issue because you're constantly going through the Tree of Wishes, you're constantly going through the production, you're constantly going through the train and things like that. So you guys might not need a ton of level on the storage. I recommend, again, around level 2 to 4, it's going to be okay. As you guys can see, it does cost Aurora material only. So if you guys are lacking on the Aurora material, I don't recommend you guys to upgrade these. And the Fountain of Abundance Star Jelly, this is okay, but not recommended. It's better to just go with the, the Cookie House production first. And then the train, it's okay. This one too, around level 1 to 2 is where I recommend it. And then all the other ones here too, just level 1 or 2, it's going to be good. All of them are going to start costing Aurora material. And then the next thing I do recommend, if you guys can get it higher, is going to be the Tree of Wishes coins. There's going to be 1 and 2 later on. So getting this up is going to allow you to get a lot more coin, which is going to be beneficial. And then the Toy Store Cotton, same thing here, around level 4 is going to be the best case scenario for most free-to-play players as well as casual players. And then now, this is going to be the place where you're going to unlock the Research Efficiency 1. So I know a lot of players did ask in my previous video about the Research Efficiency 1. This is going to be a really good laboratory upgrade. However, in order to maximize the usage of this, you need to upgrade the other ones first, like your production, like your, the Tree of Wishes, and all the other things in order to actually take advantage of this, because this it's going to cost you guys a lot of Aurora materials, a lot of coins, as well as a lot of the smithy materials as well. So without having any of your smithy materials and all those things leveled up, and just by rushing this simply to get a faster research speed, it's actually going to hurt you a lot more than benefit you. And, the benefit is going to be there for you to take advantage of later on as well. So I do recommend you guys to focus on the other things first and then come to the research efficiency. Of course, you guys can get it up to level around 4 as well. It's going to cost you around the same as the other ones. And then, come back to it to benefit from it again. Because of the fact you can only level up one technology at once, it is not going to be beneficial to, I would say, rush Research Efficiency 1 as soon as possible. It's just not going to be the smartest choice. Although it does seem really good, it's not going to be the best option for most players. All right, and then the stocks, more storage and things like that, again, get up to level 4 or so for some of these ones right over here. Get up to around level 1 to 2. For the craftsmanship 2, I do recommend just get up to 1 for now. It's going to cost a lot of Aurora materials. Don't recommend it. All of these two, just get up to level 4 if possible. And then the Cookie House production, get it up to as high as possible. Of course, it does cost Aurora materials, so just be mindful of that. The faster trading as well. And then the efficiency, once again, the same thing goes to level 2. It's good, but don't recommend you guys to rush it because you just want the faster research speed. And then again, right over here, the storage and the Tree of Wishes. This is another thing that I do recommend if you guys can get your hands on it first, to go and upgrade first, because it is going to be really important. And then the Fountain of Abundance, again, is something that you guys can go and upgrade when you guys have more materials. It's nothing to rush. But once again, guys, the kingdom side of things is going to be really important, and pretty much the basic ones that you guys have right here, the smithy, the wood, the jelly, as well as the sugar, the production dashboard, and those things right here in the beginning are actually going to be a lot more important for most players, for them to actually take advantage of all the things in the back, because having these upgrades upgraded first are going to actually help you guys to clear out your Tree of Wishes to gain more coins. It's going to actually help you guys to send the goods that you guys need for the train to get Aurora materials, as well as help you guys produce the materials that you guys actually need for the Sugar Gnome Laboratory. All right, so I do recommend, if you guys can focus on the kingdom side first, to do the kingdom side first. And now quickly to talk about the cookie side, there's not really a specific guide. I will tell you guys to focus on the cookie side, except for specific ones that I recommend. Of course, the tastier star jelly is going to be really important. Master mode and the dark mode mastery, good to level up, just because it does save you some stamina jelly, just one, but it's a very simple upgrade as well. And then the stats, all right, the stats is going to be exactly the same. I highly recommend at least up to level 3. You guys can simply just level it up right away. It costs really little amount of coins, materials, and it takes a short amount of time. And then once you guys hit that level 4 mark, again, it is going to cost you guys aroma materials. So I do want you guys to save those aroma materials. Highly recommended for the kingdom side. And then the the upgrade right here, same thing up to level 3. These right here, you guys can get it, but it does cost aroma materials, so be mindful of that as well. The topping upgrade, this is something that you do want to go and kind of upgrade a lot on if you guys can, because it is going to be saving you guys on the coins, all right, which you can use for your Sugar Gnome Laboratory upgrades and other things like that. Again, everything here, recommend at least up to level 3, all right, and then you guys save up your raw materials. And if you guys are using specific cookies, all right, that are going to be used in the meta, something like defense right now is really good, then you guys can give a little bit extra focus. But again, the kingdom side is going to be more important. And then the tower suite chaos things you guys can definitely work on too. I haven't really worked on it, but this is going to help you guys to clear a little bit more. So again, up to level 3 or 4 is going to be recommended. As you guys can see, it just costs Saul to go to level 2 to 3. And then the mastery mode, of course, you just have to do it to go to the next one. Again, here, up to level 3, up to level 4, around there is going to be good. And then save up your raw material and focus on the ones that you guys really need, especially for something like the guild boss battle again. And then the attack is really good. Extra topping preset is actually really good. I highly recommend you guys to upgrade this. This doesn't cost too much either. Arena ticket is beneficial. Just get it up to level 1 at least so you guys can go to the next section. Again, up to level 3 to 4 is where you want to be. Stamina jelly, this is okay too. Get up to level 3 to 4. And then right here, again, the topping upgrade, it's going to be beneficial, but it does cost a raw material, so just be mindful of that. And the topping preset as well. And then, of course, again, the same thing, level 3 to 4. This is something that I would recommend if you guys can get up to level 10 to get up to 10, because it is going to add the 20% of the crit damage to all cookies. And then on top of that, if you guys do take advantage of the altar, then you guys are actually increasing your crit damage from 150%, which is going to be the base, to all the way up to 190%. This is going to make a big difference when you guys are playing the arena, playing any of the story mode and things like that. Also in the guild boss battle to do some extra damage and also change the tide of the battle. Next one, the topping storage. Pretty good. It's beneficial. It's a little quality of life improvement that they have added. Again, recharge. This thing you can upgrade up to level 3, I would say, and then leave it at that. And the rest of them, again, just up to level 3 to 4. And then at the very end, it is going to be based on the Cookie Alliance things. I do recommend you guys to level this up as much as possible if you guys can, because it is going to be something that you're going to be able to take advantage of in the Cookie Alliance on top of the other upgrades as well. This is going to allow you to beat the Cookie Alliance a little bit easier. Of course, it's not going to be something that you need to like throw everything at, but it is beneficial for you guys to upgrade if you guys have the extra materials for that. But again, guys, the kingdom side, in my opinion, is going to be the more important one, just because everything that you need, all right, to upgrade the cookie size as well is going to come from the kingdom side, and it is going to be coming from your production. It is going to be coming from your train, tree of wishes, and everything like that. So focusing on the kingdom side is definitely going to be recommended. I do recommend to go with the things that I recommended you guys in the beginning, like the lumberjack, jelly bean, the craftsmanship, the smithy, important, cookie houses, the sugar query, the production dashboard, and then faster production and things like that. That is going to later on just benefit you as you guys progress throughout the story, as you guys expand your kingdom and level up your castles as well. But anyways, guys, that was a lot of different things that I talked about, but I hope you guys found the video helpful. But if you guys have any question, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.